Good morning, people. Can you hear me loudly and clearly? Could someone give me the nod, please, to say that you can hear me? Thank you. Are you there? Johnny, are you there? Can you hear me? Somebody talk to me, please. Lovely, thank you. Hello, John. How are we? How are we today? How is life? Are we good? Get this up. Let's have a look. I am very good, thank you, John. I'm very good. It is 7 o'clock. I was up at 5:30. I slept straight through 7 hours. Boom. Brilliant. Don't normally do that. I'm always up in the middle of the night. Not going for a pee, but just my head is like thinking, creative thoughts. So straight through 7 hours. So I'm full of life. And I've been upstairs on the rooftop and had my morning coffee in the sunshine. 7 o'clock, Cebu, it is already blistering heat. So I'm a little bit sweaty having been up on the sunshine. So congrats on what, Christopher? No. Which new girlfriend? I'm still stuck in the past. No new girlfriend yet. Sleep, yeah, thank you, Christopher. Yeah, sleep is always good. It's always good to get sleep. I don't know, as you get older, I don't know, I'm not able to sleep straight through. I'm sort of, waking up in the night and then, feeling a bit groggy during the day. You flying to Mactan Saturday, April the 6th. That is wonderful and speedy. And where will you go? Where will you go when you get to Mactan? Are you staying in Cebu or are you moving around? I assume you're moving around. Good morning from Croydon. How is Croydon? What is now? Is it now 6 hours behind? Are you 6 hours behind now? It used to be 7 hours. Have the clocks gone forward now? I think you're now 6 hours behind. Am I right? 3 hours. You rarely get 3 hours. That is. Why is that, Christopher? Why are you only getting 3 hours sleep? What are you doing? Are you working or what? What's happening? Why are you not getting a good night's sleep? You've got a Thai girlfriend in England and spend. Okay. Yes. Waiting to be dumped. Yeah. Thai ladies for me are a little bit more. How should I say? They're in it a bit more for the money, I think. Thai ladies, I think so. Let's talk about lady bloke. Let's talk about lady blokes. I love the word blokes. Is it a British thing? Bloke. Yeah, I love the expression bloke. We say blokes in England. 8 hours. It's 8. Oh, it's 8 hours now. Okay, so it was 7 hours. It's now 8 hours. Okay. Oh dear. So it's now okay. So it's still 11 o'clock. Still 11 o'clock at night. So David says he had a Thai au pair and couldn't understand the words she said. Yeah. My friend Brian in England has got a Thai girlfriend who he's been with 20 years. He has to translate. She talks in English to him, sort of English, and he's been with her 20 years. So he has to translate to me in English what she's saying in English. So yeah, something about the way Thais speak English is not very straightforward. Greetings from Southall. What James. I used to live in Hanwell. What is your favourite? Is it Brilliant Restaurant? Is the name of the restaurant Brilliant in Southall? I used to go to Southall all the time for Indian food. I love Indian food. You might be aware. That is brilliant that you're in Southall. I did actually think of moving there. I was in Hanwell and West Ealing, and yeah, Southall is yeah, a great spot. Yeah, blokes is definitely a British thing. Geezer birds. So Tim says the only tie you'll ever have are the ones under my collar. Saudi car. Okay. I enjoyed. Did you? Okay. So yeah, TJ. So yeah, we spent a bit of time together. Daft American. We went to a birthday party on Sunday over in Olongo Island. So I've yet to put that video up of that. So yeah, that was a great day. Olongo Island is the island beyond Mactan. So we spent a day going to Olongo. You used to live in Hanwell as well, and the pub on the canal. That was a brilliant pub. On that canal. I used to walk along that canal. It was a little bit dodgy, but that canal was a lovely stroll along the canal. Yeah, there was a great pub there. I can't remember the name though. Saudi Cap, exactly. Saudi Cap. So John knows. Showing love from Madagascar. Hello, caveman. Are you living in Madagascar or are you visiting? It's good to see you here. Nice to see you here. So how are people today? Are we having? It's mainly evening, I think, for the rest of you. It is now. I'm a day ahead. I'm the morning ahead, and it's a beautiful day. So have no fear. Tomorrow is going to be a wonderful day. Any questions? Any questions on my video from yesterday? It's 4 p.m. Okay, tea time. What will you have with your tea? What will you have with your tea? Do you actually have tea time? Like in England, we call it high tea, mid-afternoon, where we have, a cup of tea and biscuits. Are you actually having a cup of tea or what? And are you dunking anything in your tea? You're visiting Madagascar from where, caveman? Where are you from? I think we all need that girl's number, John. The viaduct. Yes, the viaduct in Hanwell. Okay. Oh, the viaduct in Southall. Okay. Now you're confusing me. Is the viaduct the name of the pub on the river on the Hanwell Canal? Is that the name of the pub? Okay. So Johnny says he gives his girlfriend 120 euros per month. Okay. Why are you giving her 120 euros per month? The pub in Hanwell is called the Fox. Okay, I didn't know that. Did you go to any of the pubs in Hanwell? I used to live near the off Uxbridge Road. Silverdale Close was the name of it, and it's probably totally changed now. Hanwell. It's probably gone well up market. I was there '94 for 10 years. We're talking England. We're talking London, Governor. West London. No, TJ is still here. TJ is he flew to Dumaguete on Sunday on Negros, and he's gone to see a lady in Sipalai, I think, up the coast. So he's gone for about 5 days. He's coming back for the weekend, but he's just flown to Dumaguete for 5 days. So yeah, he's still around, and he's leaving April 8th, something like that. So he's still about. I'm invisible to women. Yeah, exactly. Join the club. Grand Union Club. There was a clock in Hanwell. It was a clock tower in Hanwell. Yeah, and there was a. I don't know if it's still there. What year were you there, Tim? There was a Rolls Royce garage dealer, and the drive to get your Rolls Royce, get to the Rolls Royce garage was really, really narrow. So yeah, it was very strange. Anyway, yeah. Well, TJ sort of fallen on harder times. He had a good job apparently, and then yeah, now he's driving Uber. Anyway, good question on your budget video. If you had a higher budget or more income, what would you spend more? That's a very good question. I would probably eat out more. I do eat all the time. in my condo, as you're aware, cook for myself, but I would probably go out more socially and eat in restaurants of an evening, and yeah, and take more women out. So yeah, so condo wise, I would probably stay. I would probably stay in the same condo. I mean, this condo is a lovely condo for 22,000 pesos, $400. It's brilliant. Hotels. What I would. Okay, so when I go traveling, yeah, okay, David, yeah. So when I'm traveling, I would spend more on hotels when I'm traveling around. So at the moment, I'm staying in a condo, but if I had more money, I would spend more money on decent hotels with a gym, swimming pool. I mean, when I'm moving around, I'm just finding the cheapest hotel that's decent. So yeah, more money will be spent on decent hotels. Yeah, the Rolls Royce garage, is it still there? And when were you there, Tim? When were you in Hanwell? Because then I left Hanwell 2004. When were you in Hanwell? I know you're moving around Manchester, Isle of Wight in your yacht. Anyway, more TJ had more of an RV park vibe. Trailer park trash. I made a T-shirt once, and I called myself, and it said trailer park trash, and it was in elaborate writing. I just love that expression, trailer park trash. Eat out more, exactly. Exactly. A Filipino girlfriend's only going to cost a little bit extra if she's low maintenance and not obese. Well, they all eat a lot, don't they? Really. Let's take her to the buffet every day and watch her grow even bigger. More beer? No, not really. No, I don't want to drink more beer. I don't drink that much. I just drink, a few at the weekend. Yelp, I don't think they do. How do you find a good restaurant? Well, on Google, my friend Google. That condo's fine, exactly. It's the only thing about this condo. Now you're going to get me started. Now, the pool only gets the sunshine in the morning 6 months of the year. When I first moved here in May 2022, the pool was in the sunshine all day. And somebody actually said to me, "Why are you moving to that condo? Because it only gets the sun. The swimming pool only gets the sun. They said the swimming pool doesn't get the sun." And when I moved here, I didn't know what he meant, because I was, for the first 6 months, the swimming pool had the sun all year round. Oh, sorry, the swimming pool had the sun all day. And then when it got to November, the sun moved around the other side of the building, and so the swimming pool only got the sun in the morning, which is what it's doing at the moment. Anyway, the condo is fine, apart from the swimming pool not getting the sun. Video sponsored by Western Union. More money on comfort. I'm actually quite comfortable. I'm quite comfortable. Oh, so James says the Rolls Royce dealership is still there. Can you turn the AC on? Yeah, I know. I'm getting a bit sweaty. I'm getting a bit. I need the makeup lady to come and powder me down, because I'm getting a bit sweaty. Okay, C6. Good question. What hobbies do you have? There is bowling alley here. Golf. There are fishing. It's a very good question, because I'm spending a lot of my time. I don't know if you know this, but I'm spending a lot of my time making YouTube videos. So hobbies I would like to do are do more reading, actually. I know it's a bit insular, but I would like to, yeah. Okay, yeah. So fishing. No, I'm not. I've never been. It's just too boring. Do you do that? Does anybody fish? My brother-in-law's a fisherman, and it just seems a bit boring. I mean, sitting there all day just waiting to catch some fish, and then you throw it back at the end, and I think, what's the point? Anyway, you were in Hamel 2002 to 2007, so I was there, yeah, 2002 to 2004, and then I moved to Chiswick. Small world, Tim, small world. Which pubs? I used to go out more mainly in Ealing Broadway, because I used to work there. So I used to go out mainly in Ealing. Yeah, where did you used to hang out? There was some good pubs in Ealing Common as well. Rent seems like I could get cheaper rent if you have a lease for 6 months or a year. I mean, as I said, I'm paying month by month. And when I was here before, I was paying 15,000 because I had a longer lease. So you can get cheaper if you get a longer lease. But I'm only extending month by month because I'm flitting around doing this YouTube thing. Yeah. So I don't know how. Yeah, I'm only going to be here for another month. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? The yacht club. The yacht club. Where are we? When I looked. Okay, so I went on RentPad. And really, the prices are much higher than what you said. So what you do is you go onto RentPad, you find out the name of the agency, and you phone them or email them, and then you go and see them, and then you discuss it. That's what happened to me when I went on RentPad. I got the name of the agency and I emailed them, and then I immediately went and met them, and then they showed me around. Yeah, I don't think it is much higher. I actually went on RentPad quite recently and had a look. I don't think it's much higher. It's not on the it's not on the top of the building, David. It's on the 17th floor. So the top of the building is the 24th floor. So the swimming pool is actually on the 17th, so yeah, it's on the side of the building. Do they have shops with Western grocery? Yes, they do. They have, Landers has got Western groceries, and SR, is SR here? Yeah, Marketplace and Metro Western groceries, yeah. They're quite expensive, the groceries, the Western groceries in the shops. Yeah, oh gosh. You might sell to the person in 3 years' time. How? Okay, so how are you thinking ahead? 3 years' time seems a long way away. Why are you thinking of sailing here in 3 years' time? Yeah. Anyway, vegetables and fruit are expensive. Exactly. Bananas are about $2 a kilo. No, dollar. No, actually, they're about you can get bananas probably about 70 pesos a kilo. Yeah, which is only what, $1.50. No, I'm not actually, JJ. I mean, there's a couple of towers. JJ asked about the 5G towers so close to the condo. No, they're actually very close, and they get in the way when I'm trying to do a video of the landscape. Those 5G towers are a bit close to aesthetically hinder my view. Who's the dodgiest expat? I haven't really. Okay, so there are apparently in this building some dodgy expats. I don't really want to go into it, but there are. I haven't met them myself, but apparently there are dodgy ones here. And yeah, I've been quite lucky. I have not met any dodgy. Great word, dodgy. I love dodgy. There was a group called Dodgy as well, who had some great songs back in the 90s. And then why again? Okay, I've missed. And then why again? I don't know. And then why again? Hello, Daniel. It's going good. It's going good. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Fishing for Filipinas. Yes, exactly. Oh, do you go deep sea fishing? Oh, okay. Gosh, in Mexico. Blimey. And yeah, deep sea fishing is probably different to fishing for a hobby where you just go and chuck it back in. You're actually fishing for a purpose, which I can see the point of. I like I do like to extend a lot, David. It's quite, and at my age as well. Yes, I'm just extending month by month. I don't know what you mean, my Janko. Yeah. Do you hang out with friends who come, or I just hang out with anyone? I hang out with anyone. The dodgy blokes. Yeah, my friend with the band, with our band. I don't know where he's gone. He hasn't been around for a while. The dodgy blokes. Yeah. Sad trombone. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Johnny Lawrence. Nice to have you here. How are you doing today? How's Toronto? Good to have you here. Any more questions? Any more questions? It's now 7:20. Could you mainly most of you have liked and subscribed to this channel, but if you haven't, please could you like today's content. No more questions. Okay, let's wrap it up. 7:20. I can go for a swim. I can go to the gym. What a wonderful day, eh? Yeah. So gym day today. I went to the gym 2 days ago and went for a swim. Yes, I'm going for a swim every day, which is brilliant. And yeah, just before the sun moves around, I'm going for a swim. No, I'm not doing that, Johnny. I'm not. I decided. Yeah, I decided. After that video came out, which was that video initially came out in August 2022, and it didn't. Nobody watched it. Nobody watched it, and then the following January, that video suddenly went ballistic and we had 200,000 views. And I did actually think about doing a follow-up to the video, and then I just decided no. What happened in Wild Wild stays in Wild Wild. I just decided I'm not going to do there. I'm not going to go there just to save face. You could, James. You could. If you landed in the Philippines, you would very likely get a marriage proposal as soon as you arrive. Okay, so that's a good question, JJ. Vloggers making videos saying Filipinos aren't paying. I am actually working on a video. I've been working on a video. You probably don't realise this, but I do spend some time creating videos, and I sort of start scripting them, and then when they're ready, I will promote it. I sort of add to the script, as it were. So I've had this idea of a video about Filipinos not paying attention to foreigners for a while. So I think there is truth in it. There is truth in it, and yeah. But I'm not going to reveal now because yeah, a lot of it's in my head and is scripted, and I will reveal all at some point. But there is element to truth in that. Yeah, definitely. Although in saying that, as I said earlier, TJ and I went to Olongo Island on Sunday, which is the island beyond Mactan. There's Cebu Island, Mactan Island where the airport is, and then Olongo Island, which is a very small island. And we got so much attention. As if they hadn't seen. I mean, it's right next to Mactan Island, which is where all the planes land. And we were only like half an hour away. And as soon as we landed, we took the ferry there. As soon as we got off on Olongo, the attention we were getting was pretty amazing. So I'm going to go back to Olongo. Tim, thank you for appreciating my fantastic sense of humour. Not really. People don't get humour here, do they? I have to keep saying I'm only kidding. I'm only joking all the time. It gets a bit boring having to say I'm only kidding because yeah, they don't get British sarcasm, Tim. You know. No, I'm not going there, Johnny. I'm not going there. Exactly about goatees. I used to have a goatee. I had a goatee for years, for 20 years. And in fact, I had a goatee here, but then I shaved all that off and just had the little V there. Now, what is that called? It's not called a goatee. It's a little V here, which I just kept for another 10 years. And then I shaved it off after 10 years, and nobody noticed, which is totally weird. Anyway, cargo shorts, socks, sandals is not the way to go, which I've realised after 4 years. Good evening, VJ. Yeah, exactly. All the Filipinos have got together and said, look, these foreigners, we're so over these foreigners. Good morning, Honest John. What time is it? It's now 11, so it's still early for you. Good to see you here. Soul Patch, where is that? Is that the name of a group, or is that the name of a town? Oh, you always joke about British humour in the States. But do you get British humour? Did they? Okay. Clean shaven is the way to go. I'm not too sure about that. I like. This is 5 days. What is it now? Wednesday. I prefer my 5 day shadow. So I don't know. It might be called a mufftickler in your book, Tim, but that is not the official name. The official name is something else. Find out the official name. Is that no soul patch? There's something else. There's something else. It's something else. There is another name for it. It's not a soul patch. Um, I thought it was something like called the Viceroy. So I don't know what it is. I keep googling it and I can never find. There is a name for that little V there. There is definitely a name, but I can't find it. I seem quite normal on humour. Really, my humour's a little bit off the wall. TJ seems quite different on live versus your. Really, really. In what way? In what way? Bushy play. um, Got to be careful what we say here because my live streams always get flagged, and they always get flagged for inappropriateness. I don't know why. It's you lot. It's not me. Good morning, GMM. How are you today? How's Elo? Nice surprise to see you live. In Britain, we don't think about Americans. Where are you? I roll up. Where are you in Britain? Yeah, it's 7:26 in Maryland. Okay, yeah, you're all a day behind me. You're all a day behind. Is anyone on the same planet as me? GMM, how's Elo today? Where's my water? Exactly. Okay, normal. Not well. Monty Python is totally bonkers, and 40 Towers is. Oh, you're in Kent. Where in Kent are you? Hello, Manchester. How's it going? Where are we? It's 11:30. Is it raining? Is it raining up there? Sorry to be a little bit obvious. No, I didn't, Johnny. See, he bought her implants. I haven't watched him for a while. Where is he now? He was in Cebu for a long time. Is he still in Cebu? I haven't watched his channel for a while. I mean, his stuff used to come up on my feed, but I haven't come up, so I don't know where he is. Okay, so Filipinos actually they love Canada, and they love Switzerland. They love Paris. They always say Paris. They mean France, but which is your preferred country? They go Paris. They love the idea of cold places, so they love Switzerland and they love Canada. So, and I think a lot of them have relatives who moved to Canada for work. So, yeah. So I'm always hearing Canada, Switzerland, Paris. Oh, okay. So Johnny says David Bond was in Cebu. I haven't watched him for a while. I haven't seen him. You're in luck. Exactly. John. They all say Canada. Yeah. I don't know why. Cloudy and humid. Okay, you're cloudy and humid in Iloilo. There was actually rain here for the first time last weekend. I hadn't seen rain for probably about a month. And we'll be going into rainy season in May time. Okay, good question, Analog. The size of the expat community in Cebu. Well, if you go down to the social bar in Ayala, they're all there. All the expat community are in the social bar in Ayala Centre. I don't know the numbers. You see them. You see expats all the time. I mean, whichever mall you go to, you'll see expats walking around all the time. There's lots of Filipinos here in Canada. Okay. You're in Kansas. Hello, Dorothy. How you doing? UK. They don't talk about the UK at all, Em. They don't. Nobody ever says, I want to go to the UK. They always say because they think most expats here are American anyway. So when they I ask them to guess where I'm from, they will always say America first. Nobody ever says Nobody ever says UK. How many YouTube vloggers? Exactly. There's too many YouTube vloggers. Oh, what is July's in Cebu? Okay. What is she? She met up with Stephanie, I assume. Hello, BGC from Funsky. Hello, Funsky. How you doing today? Good to see you back. You missed. How much did it cost you extra for the girlfriend? For a girlfriend, I think it's $160. If you can get my irony. Yeah, it is. It is. It's yeah. Yes, Tim. Gile. They don't know. They don't. Filipinos don't know how to spell. So when they spell, when they produce a child and they want her name to be July, they spell it Gile. Good question, John. Do you like interacting with expats? I do. I do. I do. I think I've said quite regularly that I think it's important to have expat friends, because otherwise, if you've got a Filipina girlfriend who doesn't really talk your language, you need to offload. You need to chat to people from your own culture, really. So I think it's good interacting with other expats. You know who's on your wavelength. You will find somebody on your wavelength, and it's quite easy. I've done quite well in the time I've here. That I've met some decent guys. So yeah, my impression is always good if you find a decent one. If you see what I mean. They want to go to Dudley. I have been to Dudley. I have been to Dudley to watch the cricket. Gosh, Tim, we're on the same wavelength, Tim, because we've got a lot of similarities. I've been to Dudley, and I was probably 15, and I went with my auntie and uncle to watch the cricket. We were big Essex cricket supporters, so this is going back 75, and I was probably 14, 15, and I had half a pint of beer, and after I'd had half a pint of beer, I knocked against the table, and so my auntie and uncle said, "Oh, Phil was drunk on half a pint of beer in Dudley." That's what I remember of Dudley. I have heard of Sheppey. Yes, I was brought up in Essex, so I have heard of Sheppey, the Isle of Sheppey. Yeah. That's a good question, James. A Pinay woman ever made you really laugh with her humour? That's a very good question. I had a date with a girl in IT Park, and she was such good fun. She was really, really good fun. We were laughing the whole date. She was so funny. Yeah, so you can find. I generalise all the time, as you might have noticed, but you can find somebody who you're gonna click with, and attractive wise, she wasn't all there, if you see what I mean, but her humour was just, we had such good fun on the date. So you can find a lady with a good sense of humour here. Yeah. So back in the day, David, it was Radio Caroline was one of the pirate radio stations that used to have a boat. Tim will tell me where their boat was moored off the coast of the UK. Radio Caroline had a pirate radio station in the 70s. I don't know when they stopped, and it was brilliant. We used to tune into Radio Caroline in the 70s. She bought the GoPro Hero 12. Oh, why? Why did she do that? The GoPro has not got a great sensor. We had this conversation the other day. The GoPros are not good in low light. Anyway, she's bought it now. Okay, so I'm from Essex roll up. So Essex and Kent are very close to each other. So I'm an Essex boy. So yeah, used to go to Kent all the time through the Dartford Tunnel. Okay, so young. Okay, where am I? I missed a bit. I've heard of that name, Marianne Day. Why have I heard of that name? I've heard of that name. My girlfriend costs $700 a month. Are you joking, Dick? I presume you are. Where are we? There are more Chinese and Indian vlogs. Really? Hello, Roland. Good to see you here. You always talk sense, Roland. So it's good to have someone on here talking sense. Um, but more Chinese. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, so the most expats are what are we known as? Losers back home, LBH. We're all known as LBHs in the Philippines because we're a bit of a breed here. Newcastle Brown. Okay, and I'm not into real beer. I'm just a bit of a lager lout. I did, yes, Johnny. I made a video on a Longo, but only part of. I went to the bird sanctuary, not the bird sanctuary, the bird sanctuary. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to go back because it's a great island. It's a great. Have you been there? It's a great island. Yeah, it deserves an entire day, and we got an e-cart. I'm not good on motorbikes or scooters, but you can get an e-bike to. Which I will do. I'm going to go back there and spend a day travelling around on an e-bike. Okay, so good, David. Good question. Well, it's more of a statement, really. Watching an interview with a Filipino, I would find they are quite dull. I'm generalising, but you can find decent girls here, but when I'm trying to instigate a conversation with girls online, it's just like it's like pulling my teeth out. It's trying to get conversation going with a lot of Filipinos is quite difficult. Why do you recognise my voice? You've heard my voice? Okay, I have a voice for radio. Who's put? Okay, which one you talking about? Marianne Day. Why do I know that name? Have I watched her? I must have watched her because I know that name. Exactly, analog. I have a friend with a Thai girlfriend. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't understand half the things she says. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Why are you still okay? Are you still amazed by modern day? It is. It is. I do actually. I do, David. I do. I do. I just think, where were we without the internet? It's just amazing. It is amazing how we can just get on our phone and we're watching some idiot. We're watching some idiot on the other side of the world. Where am I? Okay, so I saw the young girl. The young girl. Did they put her back on the test card after about 50 years? I think they put her on the test card about 50 years later, when she was 50 years older. Uh, Pretty few American pets. Most of them are vets. Okay. There are a lot of veterans here. There are a number. I have met so many. When I first moved to Cebu and I was in a condo in outside IT Park, LaGuardia 2, I think there was 6 Americans there, and 4 of them were American veterans. Yeah, yeah, exactly. There are a lot of. I don't know why. Why it must be the appeal of having been here. Last century. I don't know what the appeal is to American veterans coming back here again. Okay, you've never been there, but a girl took the ferry from there gosh, it is actually a long way. It is a long way from Olongo to Cebu City. It can take probably an hour and a half to 2 hours. And if you go online, there are a number of girls on Olongo Island. It seems to be like I shouldn't be telling you this because all the expats now are going to be going to Olongo Island. You can't be both expat and vet. Well, okay. You don't. No, I've not met. You don't meet your girlfriend before you come here. You come here to meet your girlfriend. Don't start chatting to somebody 2 years before you come in here, Anthony. Meet. Look, I'm not big on LDR relationships. Just chat to somebody a couple of weeks before you're coming here, and then come and meet a Filipina here. Don't start liaising with somebody for a couple of years before you come here. In my opinion, a lot of people have. A lot of people have had a long distance relationship for 2 years before they come here, and it's all gone wonderfully well. But I couldn't do that. I think, Mojanko, you spelt the Beatles wrong. And I never did. You asked me that the other day. They're all great actresses here, Analog. Yes, LBH, let's be honest. I do ignore questions that I don't want to answer. I don't know if you noticed. Exactly. Without the internet, I mean, if you just look at people nowadays with their smartphones. Yes. It's amazing how technology has advanced over the last 20 years, but also, it's also killed communication as well, I think. We are on our phones all day, and we're not really interacting with other people as much as we should. Do you not think? Yes. Smartphones are brilliant, but we're still. Personal interaction has gone backward, and a lot of people are suffering with mental health because of personal interactions. But anyway, thank you, Johnny, for taking care of the riffraff. And please, could you like, share, and subscribe? How many likes have we got? We haven't got many. 39. Is that it? Come on, we need to get up to 69 at least. I have. There was an American vet cemetery just outside BGC. And I was there for 5 months, and I should have gone. I was planning on going there, and I never actually went there. I should have gone. There in Leyte. There's a monument in the sea which I want to go and visit. I don't know if you know that monument. I don't know what it's called, but I've seen lots of pictures of this monument in the sea, which I want to go and visit when I go to Leyte. I don't know about forever. I can't MF. I can't. I can't predict the future. I don't know. Okay, so all my American friends are vets, but most are European or Australian. Hang on. All my American friends, I don't understand that. Do you like Thailand or Vietnam? Yes, I do. I love Thailand and Vietnam, but I couldn't live there all year round because of the language barrier. I do love Thailand and Vietnam. And in Vietnam, I spent a month in Vietnam last February, and it was last March. And Vietnam is wonderful. If you've travelled to Asia, Vietnam is just a wonderful place. It's very cheap and it's just brilliant. Yeah, I love Vietnam. Probably I love Vietnam more than Thailand, I think. As David will tell you, he loves Vietnam as well. Okay, so Singapore, Dan has been to the one in Manila. Oh, you've been there twice. The rental supply. What are you talking about, Em? Are you talking about condo rental? The questionable girls are from Cordova. Really? I haven't noticed that. Did you go to Cordova? Cordova is a tip of the island. There's the new bridge. Well, I keep saying new, but the bridge is now being open for the last year and a half. It goes to Cordova, which is a lovely spot on the seafront on Mactan Island. It's a lovely area with nice restaurants and bars. So I need to go back there and do a vlog on Cordova restaurants. And Johnny is saying a lot of the questionable girls live there, whatever that means by questionable. Here we go. Okay, Creative Monk. I'm glad. Tim didn't know the answer. Where's Tim? Has he gone off sailing on his yacht? He's saying that oh gosh, I've lost it now. Radio Caroline was off of Southend. Oh, I didn't realise it was off the coast of Southend. That's probably why I got a really good connection, because I was in Romford in Essex. So Southend and Romford is not that far away. He was on the boat years ago, over 40 years. You both run a station now in Birmingham. What is the name of your channel in Birmingham? That is brilliant. I love Birmingham. I've been to Birmingham a few times, and it's such a great city. I love it. Yeah. It's much different. Yes, of course it is. It's much different. LDR is just, yeah, you're just talking to your computer, aren't you? It's, oh gosh, don't get me started on an LDR relationship. It's pointless. What's the point? You might meet them for the first time and have no chemistry, which has happened to me. I think that's a joke, MF. Sent $10,000. Exactly. We have lost the ability to converse. Exactly. Everyone's on their smartphones. They don't know. You know, you go to a restaurant. And you see, well, whichever country you go to. But when I was in Dumaguete, I went to a restaurant in Dumaguete on my own. There was a table full of Filipinos, probably about 10 of them. They were all on their smartphones. They were meant to be out having a dinner, and it was just weird. Anyway, MacArthur, yes, I'm going there, Johnny. Have you been there? I want to go there to see that MacArthur statue in the sea. General Douglas, yeah, General Douglas is obviously the soldier, isn't he? Or is that the name of the anyway? First trip, okay. 1994. Okay, so you were born in 87. You were born in 75. You're a little bit younger than me. Okay, the Leyte Gulf is famous for the naval battle. Okay, that's what. Hence the the memorabilia in the sea. It's the monument. Oh, Tim's back. Tim, you didn't know the name. You didn't know where Radio Caroline was based. I thought you'd know, being a yachting type. Back in the 70s, there was a group called the Yachts. Go and they had some great singles. You know, you're probably of the same age as me, so go and check out the Yachts. They had some brilliant singles. You might like them. Then again, you might not. Where are you staying? I'm staying in Mabolo Garden Flats. I shouldn't really advertise that because there might be someone who wants to come and punch my lights out. No. James asks. Would you date a woman there your own age who was intelligent? Okay, so you're asking two different things here. Filipinos don't really maintain their looks past 35. Sorry. And intelligent. Okay. There are a lot of intelligent women here, but I'm digging myself a hole anyway. I'm headed to Vietnam this fall, exactly. Probably a few days in BGC. Okay. Who is this Bonifacio bloke? I don't know who he is. You'll be fine. You'll be fine if you've got no teeth, MF. Yeah, they don't care if you've got no teeth or not. It's just the size of your wallet. Where am I? A little bit behind. How did you come up with the name of your channel? Good question, actually. I wanted to use my name, and I don't know, yeah, and sort of it just, yeah. Actually, David did ask me once what was the other names that I've thought of, and I still haven't dug them out. I will dig them out. Yeah, I was just going through different things I wanted to include, like it was going to be Asia, was going to be in the title because I spend most of my time in Asia, but then I decided, what if I go to Africa? So I used world, and then cinema because of my background in photography and cinematography. Yeah, so it's yeah. I did go to Halong Bay. I did a 2-day. Did I do a 2-day cruise? I went to Halong Bay. I think I spent the night on the boat. I think I did. You're right, GMM. Ditch the online searching and go real. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. But I am actually quite addicted to online searching. I just like the search. I just like searching online. It's just, I don't know. I've got an addiction to I don't know. It's just like swiping. I just like doing that. It's right though. You're right. I should get out there and do more real boots on the ground. Um, Hotel rooms in Vietnam are amazing. It's the infrastructure on Vietnam. I don't know if you were watching my videos from Vietnam, but I was spending $15 on hotels in Vietnam, which were amazing with breakfast, buffet breakfast for $15. Yeah. So if you've not been to Vietnam, go to Vietnam. Go interview other vloggers. Maybe. Okay, you haven't been to Alongo, do you mean? Please, could you like, share, and subscribe? Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. How many likes we got? Not many. 46. Get up to 69. Where am I? I know vloggers do the same stuff. That's the thing. That's the thing. Vloggers do follow a similar pattern. My next Dumagetti video won't be for another month. That'll be end of April. Sikior and Dumagetti. Yeah, that'll be great. I'll be interviewing other vloggers in Dumagetti. Yeah, saying, why are you here? What is the point? You might as well just end it now. It was quite funny actually, because there's one vlogger. I don't want to talk about other vloggers, but one vlogger did interview a guy in his home in Dumagetti, and then moved him to Mactan Island. So going from one dump to another. Anyway, you were born in '64. You were, exactly. Give me 10,000 people and I shall conquer the world. Okay. Okay, yeah, you haven't been to Leyte. I want to check it out too. Exactly, it looks great, and I don't know if you've been watching Regular Guy. His videos in Leyte are great, and people have just said how amazing it is. So yeah, you will stay forever. How do you know how long you've got left? Have you checked in with the man who's told you how long you've got? Exactly. I can't. Yeah. I can't fake it either. No, not at the moment, MF. I don't. You were a United fan back in the day. Okay, that's brilliant. Did you watch Beckham's documentary? So David says dating profiles remind him of UNICEF ads. I actually, I just love flicking through. It's just quite amusing. No, I didn't, MF. I didn't do that. Okay, could you leave me a comment down below, please? On my videos. If you haven't watched all of my videos, go and watch all of my videos after this live stream. No, just go and watch one of my videos and share it with a friend. It is, as GMM says, it's hard to find a slim lady here, but yeah, there are a lot of ladies here who like their rice, and cooking oil is not good for people here. It's anyway. I'm going to Leyte in end of May, I think. I'm going, May, June. I'm spending 8 weeks on the road. I'm going on tour for 8 weeks from the end of April. So May and June, I'm going to be in Duma, Sikior, and Leyte. That's the plan, anyway. I still want to go back to Bohol and Boracay for some reason, but yeah, I should be doing different things. I should be going somewhere new. So why do you say Leyte girls are the hottest in the Philippines? What have you experienced with Leyte ladies? Why do you say that? Oh, your ex-wife is from Leyte. Bad experience. Okay. So where is she from? And as Johnny says, Mindanao girls have the best melons. I do love Mindanao ladies. Yeah, that's what I want to go back there as well. There's so many great places, isn't there? Oh, Kenny, you've just woken up. You're late to the show, but nice to see you here. Glad to see you on board. Really? Okay. So I hope my YouTube viewers don't discredit me. My wife is now from Cebu. So hang on, my ex-wife. Oh gosh. So you're just dating ladies from the Philippines. I am going to do more. Should you do more lives in bars? Yes, I will be doing more lives from bars every weekend. I'm going to be going out and doing lives. Although, yeah. Have I watched Red Zone Mindanao? I have. I have watched him. Okay, so Global Vagabond, first time visit to Manila. So stay in BGC or Makati around Greenbelt. Greenbelt area is a really good area, and BGC is a good area. So a must see. That's a good question. There's some good parks and museums. Intramuros area, northern Metro Manila. So that's a good, yeah. Intramuros is it's a lovely, like a walled city. That's a good area to go. But I would stay, yeah, Makati or BGC. But then you're going to have issues with moving around because it's quite a busy city. Yeah, I know, Johnny. I know. I keep changing my plans. I keep changing my plans about when to go to Dipolog and Dapitan, and I know. I keep changing my plans. Because when I come back, I'm going away. I'm staying here for another 2 months, and I'm going off for a couple of months. And then when I come back, I want to go to, and don't ask me where I'm going because I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to Davao and General Santos. So I thought, should I do Dipolog and Dapitan then, and just leave Mindanao till then? That's why I keep changing my mind. Thank you for appreciating my budget videos. Nobody believes my budget. I don't know why. I'm very transparent with how much I spend. So yeah, it's doable. Everything's doable at a lower cost here. I don't understand people who say you can't live on less money here, because you can. Condo with swimming pool and gym. I know the gym's not great here. $400. I mean, it's ridiculous. All the people are saying you can't live for less than $2,000 a month, which is, I don't know why. Somebody's got grievance with late A women. Why? In my opinion, stay away from late A women. Why? I know your ex-wife was a wrong 'un, but they're not all wrong 'uns. Exactly. Yeah, I've been to Davao, but General Santos I've not been to, which, yeah. When I chat to girls online, I say, where are you from? They say General Santos. So General Santos seems like a good place to go. Not that I'm going anywhere just for the women, but, it helps if there are attractive women there. I'm very disinterested. Okay, so why are you disinterested in my budget videos, David? Is that because you have lots of money and you don't like to see people scrimping it, or why are you disinterested in my budget videos? Okay, yeah, Johnny, yeah, Bukidnon, yeah, that keeps coming up as well in my searches online. Bukidnon seems like a good area. I don't know why I missed it the first time. I went from Davao straight to CDO and back again. CDO to Davao and then up again. I don't know why I missed Bukidnon. I don't know why. Do I not pronounce the D? Is it Bukidnon? I'm not too sure, but I won't miss it next time. Okay, so many Miss World contestant winners have been Filipino. I know, but where are they? You don't see many drop dead gorgeous Filipinos here. I don't know how. I don't know where they've come from. I don't know where the Miss World contestant winners live or hang out. But really, don't go to Samar. Gangsters live there. I was going to go to Samar. Thank you, Analog. The budget videos. I think the budget videos are good. I knew you didn't do budget. That's what I thought. Yeah, I want to go to Samar. Jasper says he loves you. Does he? But all have their budget or no budget. What do you mean? Okay, so a couple of times in Manila, I think I've been in Manila a couple of months, and when I was walking around Manila, I did actually feel invisible as an older guy walking around Manila. And there was in Metro Manila, there are beautiful women walking around BGC, and I thought, well, you've got to try, haven't you? So I would go up to ladies in BGC, and as I was approaching them, I didn't go boldly up. I would sidle up, but I had the hand of, before I even got close, of go away. It's like, gosh, it was really strange how they've got that feeling of authority. Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. Anyway, I haven't been for a massage. I don't go to those. I don't really do those sort of places. But yeah, I haven't been yet. I have a $1,200 budget. Easy, Jess. That is very easy. You will live like a semi-king. Okay, stay away from women in Samar. Most of them go. Okay, so Woody Lights, who has an ex-wife in Leyte, says stay away from women in Samar. Most of them go to Balibago to work as bar girls. Okay. Thank you, MF. Yeah, I'm not 63 yet. That's why I don't look 63, because I'm 63 next Wednesday. I'm 63 a week today, as you will find out on my live stream. Well, hopefully I'll get to 20k subscribers on my birthday. That is my plan. That is not my plan, but my hope. So if you're still watching, 51 likes, come on, get it up to 69. Yeah, you're right, GMM. You are, Metro Manila, BGC, Cebu are small ponds with many. You're right. That is right. How do you feel as an expat, as a younger man than me, in his 50s? How do you feel in Iloilo? Are you getting attention from the ladies in Iloilo? Okay. Somebody says, why not go to Thailand instead? Have you not watched my videos on Thailand? It's the language. I love Thailand, but I'm not keen on the fact that speaking with the locals is not as easy as it is speaking to people in the Philippines, which is the draw of the Philippines. That's why. I do love Thailand, but yeah, I don't feel as home in Thailand as I feel at home here. Heston Blumenthal's glasses. Okay, I'll need to check them out. Trying to imagine gay men approaching you is a good way to put yourself in the girl's frame. Is there a good Chinatown? There's a good Chinatown in Manila, which I never went to. I don't know why I didn't go there. I never went to it. There's a great Chinatown in Manila, but I don't know about the Chinatown in Cebu. You're 52, $1 million. Yeah, exactly. You'll be fine. They break everybody, but you feel like a new man. Actually, the massage was decent before the end. Before the happy ending, the massage was good. We are having a big world birthday live stream next week on my birthday. So yeah, so be up for that. Stay up for that. Don't be having your high tea at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Watch my live stream. What video? Well, I'm gonna be on my birthday. Hopefully, attracting 20,000 subscribers. I will live stream from the streets of Cebu. I think he was joking when he was talking about $1 million. I hope he was joking anyway. Have you not watched any of my videos on the rice cart? There are plenty of them. Oh, good question, Jess. What is your top 3 choices to live in permanently? Are you talking about countries or are you talking about areas of the Philippines? I think you're talking about countries. I would say, well, not of you going to like this. I would say, well, permanent. I don't do permanent. I'm still young. I'm still going to be traveling around. I would say Vietnam, Philippines, India. There we go. I knew you weren't going to appreciate that. Being understood is good, exactly. Being understood, yeah. 30k per year. $30,000 a year. That is plenty. That is plenty. But you know, are you just going to stop working? You're 38. Are you just going to stop? You're not going to stop working, are you? I don't understand people who just stop working and just retire. But then, you know, if you've got lots to do, that's fine. But you need to do something with your life. Okay, so GMM, my younger friend who's in his 50s, he's in Iloilo, and he says he stays away from the online dating apps, and he says it's easy to meet ladies in Iloilo. When I was in Iloilo, it was quite easy meeting ladies on the street. Yeah, everyone's friendly anywhere, but yeah. I wish I could wean myself off the online dating apps, but they're sort of like an addiction to me, like meth. Can you get good Indian food in Turbaran? Okay, hang on. I saw a Facebook ad about a kitchen in Cebu that does Indian food, and they deliver. So I'm going to do that. I'll probably do that on my birthday, actually. Get Indian food delivered. And it's reasonable. It's like $5 for a meal. It's brilliant. Thank you, Tim. 135. Can you? I can get 4 Filipinas for that, for 135 kilo girl. Massage in a brothel. Turbaran. Tuburan. Is it Turbaran? I'm not been there. Okay. Okay. You've got a little black book. I've got a little black book as well. Where's my little black book? I've lost it. A max of $185 a day for hotels. Really? That is pretty good. $185 your company will pay. That is pretty amazing. Hello, Ben. I will go back to the UK when I die, in a coffin. I will go back for summers only. I will not go back for winters because I hate it and I don't like the cold. I will probably go back next summer, actually, for a month, maybe. So I will go back, yeah, but not permanently. Hopefully I will stay here permanently, but we shall see. We can't predict the future, as I keep telling my friend who says, will you stay there forever? Uncle Frank. It was Uncle Peter, actually. He was a lovely guy. Exactly. You will never retire. Exactly. You need to have purpose. You need to do something with your day, just to keep ticking over. You're still going to work. My greatest fear is being stuck outside my home country with no money. Well, Yeah, but you've got to take risks. That's that's a fear I have as well. But you can get back somehow if the S hits the fan, you will be able to get back somehow. It's not a reason not to leave your country. I've not been to South Korea yet. I've not been to South Korea yet. Um, yeah, so that's not my favourite country because I've not been there. Japan, sorry, Japan is one of my favourite countries as well. But I couldn't live there permanently because it gets cold. Proper mashed peas. Well, you get tins of peas and mash them up. Your greatest fear is being stuck. Okay. Your greatest fear is being stuck far miles away with no cell phone. Well, it's like everyone's greatest fear nowadays. Having your phone taken away from you for 5 minutes is everyone's greatest fear nowadays. I don't think. Okay, so I went to an Indian restaurant in Cebu Yacht Club on Mactan Island, and it was an Indian restaurant, and the food was just microwaved. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but it was obviously. I don't think there are Indian restaurants in the Philippines that are owned by Indians, but yeah, a lot of them aren't. David asks if I've experienced two chicks at the same time. That is on my itinerary for this year, on my birthday live stream. Where am I? Exactly. Having hobbies when you're an expat is great. Yeah, you do a lot in Iloilo. You do a lot of cycling around, so it's great. I was thinking the other day. You said you spend a lot of your time outside your condo, which is brilliant. And I was thinking about that the other day because we're totally the opposite. I spend most of my time in my condo, which is quite weird. It gets very hot and humid, and you're going out on your bicycle all day. Do you not get hot? Okay, good question, Jess. Jess is asking good questions. Your two favourite cities to retire. Okay, so Manila. People will say, why Manila? But if you watch my videos on Manila, it's so much going on. I love big cities, and so probably Manila. The second one is debatable. Because I like Cebu. I do like because it's you've got everything in the vicinity. You've got lots of beaches in Cebu, off the coast of Cebu. But Cebu itself as a city doesn't have a lot going for it. So the jury's out. I haven't found the second city that I would want to retire in because Manila at the moment is top choice. Okay, Chris asked, you have to fly back to your home country and need to renew your passport. Last time my passport ran out, I was in Thailand, and I went to the embassy in the British consulate in Bangkok, and I got my British passport renewed in Bangkok. So you don't have to fly home. You can go. You might even be able to do it in the Philippines. I don't know. You lived near Ipswich. Why did you live near Ipswich? Was that a choice? Some questions I don't answer. You bought a scooter. Where are you, Kenny T? I can't remember. I can't remember where you are, Kenny T. Where are you? Where did you buy your scooter? You always tell me and I always forget. You're in Canada, aren't you? Thank you, Johnny, for getting rid of the riffraff. Working will make watching your blog tough. I know. What do I do for work? I love it when I get questions. Somebody did ask that. They said, what do you do all day on your laptop? Yeah, my abracadabra. Oh, a video. Amazing. My condo is in Business Park, not IT Park. IT Park is very close. Business Park and IT Park in Cebu. Cebu is quite a small city, so my condo is in just outside Business Park, and it's on its own. It's not surrounded by anything, which is great. Yeah. I'm heading to Cebu. Okay, you're telling GMM, not me. Exactly. Retiring from work doesn't mean retiring from life. But a lot of people retire from work and die because they got nothing going on for them in their life. So a lot of people die early having retired from work because they don't do anything. They just sit around. They think, oh, I've been working all my life. I'm just going to retire. Ramses, where have you been? You're a bit late. I know you're in Dubai. Why are you late? What have you been doing? Actually, I'm leaving my condo on the 25th of April. So we shall see. First international trip in the 90s. Where did you go? Sorry, I can't remember where you went in your first international trip in the 90s. Exactly. Enough hobbies in the Philippines is beaches and girls. Staying active is a good hobby. Where's your... yeah, I've answered that. The more you do something, the more... No, I don't agree with MF. Manila has too much air pollution. I didn't really feel it. I didn't really feel... You visited Tijuana last week. The only thing I know about Tijuana is it a Tijuana brass band? That's the only thing I know about Tijuana. What did you take your convertible to Tijuana? Really? Manila has lots of pollution. I didn't really get that. Okay, so if you watched my video last night, MF, I don't have health insurance. But TJ did advise me to buy health insurance here. When I looked into it back home, it was very expensive getting health insurance before I came away, so I didn't do it. But maybe I will do it now. Hello, Fabio. How are you doing? Did you not see my video where I don't answer your questions because I don't want to answer that question? Deval, sorry, Kenny. Yes, I forgot. You just bought a scooter. How much did you pay for your scooter? You got a used scooter, okay. Brilliant. And what is it? What make is it? I need to know all the details. Okay, so Manila, certain areas of Manila are very safe to walk around at night. Somebody's going to say, no. BGC is like a, there's policing around everywhere in Manila. BGC is very safe to walk around. Makati is pretty safe to walk around, but you still need to be on guard. I don't take out much cash. I don't carry my credit cards with me. I take my cell phone, but it's a broken cell phone. You just don't go flashing the cash, and you're going to be fine. But yeah, sure, there are areas that you don't go around in Manila at night time. Okay, you're thinking of starting a pool club. I mean, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I didn't do the retirement visa. I've just done a tourist visa, because with the retirement visa, you still have to pay money into. You pay $10,000 or $20,000, which you need to leave there, and you also have to pay an annual fee of $350 per year. The tourist visa is $40 a month or something, so it doesn't work out much different if you have a tourist visa or a retirement visa. But yeah, the faff of not having to extend every 2 months is good for a retirement visa. But yeah, I didn't do it anyway. That's the answer to your question. Oh, has he not got his scooter yet? I thought he had his scooter. Good to see you too, Fabio. Good question. What are your favourite destinations within 2 to 3 hours of Cebu? Well, Bohol. You can jump on a ferry it takes 2 hours to get to Bohol. So yeah, so Bohol is a great island. I love Bohol. So yeah, it's not Cebu Island anymore, but Bohol is a good destination to go to. And off the coast of Cebu there is Bantayan, which you can get to 3 or 4 hours. You can get up to Bantayan Island. Also, Camotes Island is a nice island. That is 3 hours away. And Malapascua, which I've not been to, you can get to. Well, there's a lot of good destinations outside Cebu City, all within 3 hours, and Wal is a good place to go to. Yeah. So when I say Cebu is not a great city, it's there's lots of good places to explore from here. No, I didn't, MF. I can't talk about that because they don't like you talking about that on here. But I didn't. I didn't. I haven't been injected, and that was a personal choice. I didn't want to, so it restricted my movements for a couple of years. But I didn't take it. Okay, did you know? Oh, I missed it. Did you know a song called? Do you mean? Or is it the other way around? 1, 2, 3 by the Fall. I have done my taxi. Oh, Majanka, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your donation. Very kind. I'm renting. I would never own a condo here. I don't think. I met a guy in the elevator yesterday. I think he was Russian, and he's got 2 condos here that he's bought. And I said, "Are they corner units?" And he said, "No." And I don't see the point of having a condo without a decent balcony. But anyway, he's got 2 units in this condo. If you're interested in renting, I would not own a condo here. Boys and girls, yeah. Thank you very much. You went to the gym. That's brilliant. How old are you? I can't remember how old you are. Yeah, Herb Albert. We had that. We had that album. My parents had that album. Yeah, I can. It's amazing what things stick in your head. That is like from the 70s. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't want to do it because I'll get knocked off. Where are we? Well, oh gosh, I'm a little bit late. Not a little bit late, a little bit behind. Sending love from you, exactly. See you, Christopher. Take care. You're 33. Are you? Okay. You're 33, Ramses. Just come here. Don't start chatting to anybody before you come. Just come here. Just come and start chatting. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's easy for you because you're a younger man and good looking. I have been to Istanbul. I love Istanbul. NMAX, Kenny, for 80,000 pesos, second hand. What's that? What's that? That's 18. Is it $1,800? I think the guns are loaded. I asked. I was doing my live stream and I walked past a guard and I asked him what. Yeah, they're sort of pellets, aren't they? They are loaded. Yeah. I don't know whether they're real bullets, but I think they're pellets. Did I shoplift as a child? Are you a jealous person by nature? No, not really. I've got a little bit more competitive as I've got older, I think. You don't see people. I mean, in the Philippines, it's a bit stupid if you start taking drugs here because the prisons aren't great prisons here. So I wouldn't want to be knocked up in a prison here. There are lots of brilliant ferries here. I've spent a lot of time taking ferries around the Philippines. So yeah, there are great ferries here. Although yeah, the health and safety on ferries is not that brilliant. So it's good that you can sleep in the open air on the ferries here. So yeah, if anything happens, you can jump overboard. Hello, Ahmed. Good to see you here. Hello, Black Grandpa from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. It's good that a lot of Canadians are interested in the Philippines. It's amazing how many Canadians watch Philippine channels. I'm glad to see you aboard. And Johnny, glad to see you here moderating. Where are we? How many likes have we got? Have we had many likes? We don't get many likes. I don't know why. Do you not like my live streams? Why are you not liking my live stream? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I do meet bloke. I do meet many blokes in the elevator. It's quite weird how getting in the elevator you meet somebody new. I met a guy yesterday who's been living here 6 months. His name was Cal from America. He was a younger man. He was probably in his late 20s, I think, and he'd been here 6 months. I've been here 2 months, and I've never seen him before. So you do meet different blokes in the elevator. Although there are too many expats in this building. I started coming to this building 2 years ago, and I think I advertised that fact, and so now everyone's here. So yeah, I shouldn't have done that. And I get told off from the agency saying you're advertising false rates because I came here and the rent was 13,000 peso. Anyway, renting is the way to go. You're right, GMM. I don't think you should. If you've got lots of money, yeah, sure, buy a condo, waste your money. But anyway, thank you, Johnny, for doing it for sorting out the riffraff. Are you intimidated by beautiful women? I am. It's quite strange. I think I've told you before. I'm intimidated by tall women. If you meet a woman, 5'10" and above, who's intelligent, tall, beautiful, intelligent women, I'm intimidated by. Don't know why. You need a passport to go to Mexico. Isn't that strange? Can't you just go over the wall? I have been to Boracay. I love Boracay, and people say Boracay is really touristy, but you just move away from Station 2 where everyone gathers to take their sunset photograph. You go to Station 3 where there's nobody about. I love Boracay. It's like everything's there. It's all quite compact. 20 minutes I will still be here, but a little bit after that I will be in the gym and in the pool, as long as the sun's still shining on the pool. I'm streaming from my condo in Cebu City. 1,100 quid. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. The accommodation on Philippines ferries is not brilliant. Yeah, I probably won't get married. I think I'm a little bit late for that. Could all be wrong. If Padma Lakshmi, I'll have to say that again, Padma Lakshmi, if she suddenly becomes available and says, hey big world, let's get married, I probably would. Where are we? Here's a like. Did we like? Food vlogging. Okay, that's a good idea. Food vlogging in Pakistan. Okay. You cannot tell a Canadian and American apart. Why are they all wearing cargo pants? Exactly. I don't think you want to go to a prison in Asia. You can go and do drugs in Thailand. That's why a lot of people are attracted to Thailand, because you can go and smoke grass and you smell it all the time. You smell it all the time in Thailand. That's great. Okay, I will be still here in August. I will be coming back in August, I think. Where am I? July and August? September. How long are you here for, Tim? How long are you, when you're coming, how long are you here for? Hello, Steve. Nice to see you here. I think because you're doing live in short form. Okay. Oh, I didn't realise that. There's things I still don't know. The like button is not visible. Okay, I didn't know that. I can't even find myself a wife, MF. I don't know what. Why would I find Scotty a wife before me? Okay, you should be able to go. You need your passport to go to Mexico. I have not been to Baguio. I've been to northern Luzon, but I didn't actually go to Baguio. One day I will go to Baguio. Somebody did. Was watching This Philippine Journey or something. He went to Baguio and he said how wonderful it was. He dated a 6-foot blonde with she's. Oh gosh. Was she a beautiful 6 foot blonde? I don't. I just do full body now, David. I used to do back in my UK days. I was a 3 times a week gym goer, and I did do different things on different days. I don't do that anymore. I hated leg day. Obviously, nobody likes doing leg day, so I would try and avoid doing a leg day because everyone hates doing leg day. So I just decided, look, do a full body workout all the time. You know, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going mad anymore. I'm just going to keep fit, not to build my body up. I'm just going to keep fit, really. Not yeah. Okay. Tim says click the right dots. Then hit like button, which will appear. Thank you, Tim, for telling us that. And then I've still only got 62 likes. Let's get up to 69 at least. Padma Lakshmi. There we go. Analog Digital. He knows Padma Lakshmi. Yeah, stunning woman. She was married to, I was going to say Saddam Hussein. She was married to, what's his name? The author. I can't remember his name now. I'm not telling you. You're British. You say, yeah, I am. Yes, I am British. I'm from Essex. I will not turn on the AC for anyone unless she's drop dead gorgeous. Okay, I am 180. I am 180. Although when I've been for medicals sometimes and they've said, "Oh, you're only 179." Well, I've been 180 all my life. Am I shrinking? So I'm around 5'11" now, because I'm stooping. How do you find Aussies? You find Aussies in Australia. Why do we prefer military time? Rushdie, yeah, she was married to Salman Rushdie. I didn't. She's a stunning woman, isn't she? And what was she was married to Saddam Hussein. She was married to Salman Rushdie. He's a very intelligent man. I started reading one of his books. I read was it Midnight's Children when I was in India. But then another one I started reading, I just gave up. It was just like, yeah, women are attracted to intelligent men, and yeah, obviously she was attracted to him for his intelligence, not for his good looks. But anyway, find a nice province girl can't be that hard. MF, have you been to the Philippines? Cook breakfast. Have you seen my my breakfast in that frying pan? A few people, it was probably you, who went on about the fact that my frying pan has seen better days. If I start cooking my breakfast on the live stream, people are going to tune out because of the hygiene of my frying pan. He lost an eye. I didn't remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the province and meet some Leyte girls, and my friend here who is married to a Leyte woman is gonna kick off because I'm chatting to Leyte girls who are not the best. Cosmo is a great name. It did look a bit old. The problem with condos here is that when they're giving you a condo for rent, they don't care. They don't care about the utensils. It's a frying pan. Oh, he's got a frying pan. There we go. They don't care about the condition of the stuff that they're putting into your condo. It's just that the fact that it's got it. I mean, the last condo I moved into for 6 months, they gave me a small fan, and it was broken at the bottom. So after a couple of weeks, it just fell over and fell apart. It was just they don't give you decent equipment here. Anyway. Do you take supplements? No, I only take supplements when I get ill. Really, I don't take anything. Perhaps I should maintain my health, but I don't take. Where are we going? You need Vaseline to get into a jeepney. What's going? Hang on. Have we moved on to a different app here? Where are we? When I was in my fitness days back in the UK, I was taking whey protein religiously. Although you can take too much whey protein. I did have a moment one day where I took too much whey and I lost it mentally. I think it was down to the whey. I assume it was down to the whey. Oh, you're staying in Seda Hotel. Lovely. They do have a nice... In IT Park, in Business Park. In IT Park, they have a nice roof terrace on the Seda Hotel in IT Park. Do they have a bar in the Seda Hotel in Business Park? You're going to stay there. When are you coming here? So GMM, your landlord did get a new fridge. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. But you are renting long term, aren't you? You take blood thinners. Is that because of your experience with late women? You're needing to take blood thinners. Except creatine. Yeah, I did. I took creatine as well. I took creatine and whey when I was a more conscientious weight trainer. I was taking creatine and whey, but then I was a lot bigger then. I was 85 kilo, and now I'm down to what, 70. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in the same. You're 6-month contract. Yeah. So okay. So you're doing. Yeah. Your landlord. Is your landlord an agency, or how did you find your landlord in Iloilo? How did you find them? And do you have a good pool and gym? I know you're not there all day. You're out on your bike. I know you don't use your pool and gym. Drugs on. Oh yeah, good idea. I'm moving around all the time. Oh John, you're a bit late. Where have you been? Last week you were the first on, telling me you could hear me. But where have you been today? Oh gosh. I'm sorry to hear you have to take blood thinners for the rest of your life. Can it not improve by diet? Okay. Any more questions? Where are we? 8:37. I'm going to carry on till 9ish. Are we up to 60? Are we up? How many likes have we got? Not many. Still on 66 or 67. Gosh, come on, let's get up to 69 at least. No more questions. Yeah, I need to drink some water. Whilst you're thinking of decent questions, I will drink some water because my voice goes. I'm talking rubbish. Oh, sorry to hear that. Woody Lights. Ah, water. I love a nice glass of cold water. Do you take your water room temperature or chill? Very important. Okay, so I've got yeah. I'm long-sighted and short-sighted. Can I get laser eye surgery for that? I know Honest John had his eyes done. Honest John, who's probably got to bed. He had his eyes done with laser eye surgery, and he says they are just, yeah, wonderful. You went to the gym. How was it? What did you do today? David will ask you whether you did, was it a leg day? Fridge cold water, yeah, with ice. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about Princess Kate. Yes, it's horrible. Room temperature. Okay, I have sensitive teeth as well, but it's got to have ice in it. Yeah. You get an agency and look at all the interesting ones. Chest and triceps. Okay, so you do. You're around. Are you around my age? I'm 63 next week. You missed that. I'm 63 next week. You missed my. I have met. Okay, so I used to. David asked have I met a royal. I used to work at a university in West London, and one year, I think it was, who was it? I have met a royal, and I don't know who it was. It was like it was like Princess Anne's cousin or something like that. Some lady who I'd never heard of before. And there was two other photographers there who were part of the royal photography, yeah, who were commissioned by the royals to go around with them everywhere they went. And there's these two guys who were like twins, who were very weird, and they were very strange lads. And they used to, their movements were identical, and they used to follow her around together. It was a very strange evening. Anyway, so I met a royal, yeah, but I don't know who she was. She was the Queen's sister 10 times removed. I don't play backgammon. I'm 62. I thought I knew you were near my age because I'm 62 as well. Sorry, I forgot you. We are the same age, but I'm 63 next week. The girl in Davao. The girl in Davao. Which girl in Davao? was that the girl who I was with for on a temporary basis? I think that's what you mean. Some agencies. What are some agencies? Well, there's if you go on to Rent. Is it RentPad? If you go onto RentPad, the agencies of rental agencies will come up if you go onto RentPad. You go to the gym at 5 a.m. to get a seat at the bicep machine. You've met the Queen and the Jew. Oh my goodness, there we go. What? Why have you met the Queen and the Jew? What were you doing? Were you a performer at the Royal Variety Performance? What were you doing when you met the Queen and the Jew? Were you honoured? Prince Andrew. I met somebody who was associated with Prince Andrew, if you know what I mean. But I can't talk about that. Yeah, just Google. Google is your friend. Yeah, just search. Yeah, rental places will come up if you go onto RentPad. Yeah. That's the one I thought. That's the one I thought you meant. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, that was just a one-off. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, she was a lovely girl, but yeah, didn't see her again after that night. Live Aid. Did you watch Live Aid at the time? It was such a brilliant day. What that was 1985. Such a brilliant day. I videotaped the whole day on my video recorder. I was video recording, and every time somebody came on who I liked, I videotaped it, and then spent hours just watching Live Aid during the day, and then video. And what was it? U2 were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Watching U2, that was the making of U2, really, on Live Aid. I'd seen U2 a couple of times at smaller places before they became massive, at Hammersmith Odeon and somewhere else I saw them. In the early 80s I saw U2 a couple of times, but on Live Aid U2 went massive from then. They went, yeah. Bowie was good. Queen were good. Who else were good? Who else were good on Live Aid? No, Woody. So GMM says he passed wind in front of the Swedish king. I miss those videos too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I'm going out on the road, Johnny, because I need to go. Yeah, and do those sort of videos. You're right. I miss those sort of videos too. I watched those, rewatched Live Aid for years. I loved those. Yeah, Adamant on. Who else was there? Ultravox. Yeah. There are. What a great day. I need to go back and watch them. I don't keep in touch with the girls I've dated. I have met some great girls, yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I keep in contact with my old girlfriends from the UK, but I've not kept in contact with any of the girls that I've dated in the Philippines. I don't know why. Live Aid was at Wembley. Yeah, I've just said all my favourites. Perhaps because I'm a little bit behind the comments. Yeah, some things we don't talk about, Jess. Okay, what's the worst place you stayed in? The worst city I stayed in was Duma Regretti, but I did stay in a lovely hotel in Duma Regretti, and I'm going back there because I want to go to Sikihor. I've not stayed in that many bad hotels because I do read the reviews on Booking.com and Agoda. I do read the reviews religiously, so I don't really. Okay, so you would never stay in my hotel in in Manila because it was too beyond your budget, David. Yeah, meaning too low. But but the swimming pool was great, the gym was great, and it was in a great area. So my room was very small, yeah, but it was a great spot. Yeah, Phil Collins. Yeah, he flew, didn't he, from UK to America? Yeah. Hello, Frost. Greetings to you from Cebu. Yes. How is Spain today? What time is it? It's got to be early morning. So Wembley is over 100 years old, but they renovated it recently in 2007. They redid Wembley. Okay, so nobody plays at Wembley apart from they have the cup finals. Tottenham used to play there for a year whilst their stadium was being rebuilt, but nobody plays there. There's no club is their home base. It's the England play there, and yeah, they have the finals there, but nobody. No, Red Doors hotels are okay, but you need to check out that particular. I stayed in a horrible Red Doors in where was I? Batangas, I think. Okay, you read two good reviews and about 10 poor reviews. Okay, so I read all the reviews. Yeah, I don't think regular guy reads reviews. You know, he ends up in places with cockroaches and bed bugs. What? I don't think he reads reviews. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he does. I mean, I read reviews all the time. And I watch his channel where he turns up at a horrible place. I mean, I don't know why. Hello, George. Good to see you here. You're late. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Yeah, you're right about. I would not go to a stadium anymore. It's just it's just the noise. It's just that is. Where did I go? I saw Adam Ant in. I saw Adam Ant in California. I don't know in Los Angeles, and this is like 1985. Is this 1985? 1981. I saw Adam Ant in Los Angeles. I'm sure. Google it. Yeah, I'm not really big on big venues anymore. Yeah, I'm not a fan of big venues. What do you want? What do you need? What do you want for $10? What ask me questions? What? Yeah, you do get a sense just after a few, but I sometimes you read reviews and a lot of the good ones. I read from the recent ones, and then the recent ones might all be good, and then 5 months ago they might say, "Well, this is horrible." So, okay, Scotty just gets the cheapest place. I go for cheap places, but it's got to be a cheap place that is clean and doesn't have bed bugs and cockroaches. It's a good question, Paul. Most Filipinos are looking for long-term. Yeah, they are in a way, but some of them aren't. A lot of them know the situation. You know, if you say you're not into a full-time relationship, a lot of them are interested in being with a foreigner, even if it's just for an experience. So yeah, you're right. The majority want a long-term relationship, but there are some who want to experience going with a foreigner. Okay, so limo. Good question, David. When we were going to see, there was how many of us? There was seven of us. We were going to. I think we were going to see REM. No, we were going to see Oasis. We were going to see Oasis at Milton Keynes, and we hired a limo to go to Milton Keynes to see Oasis. 90 something. I can't remember. Was it 95? It was probably after that. I think it was 98 then. We hired a limo to go to see Oasis, and it was so embarrassing because the limo couldn't go. We thought we're going to go to see Oasis in a limo and be driven right up into the venue in this limo, and of course, the limo could only go so far, and we had to get out of the limo and walk to the venue with all the other plebs. So our experience of hiring a limo to go and see Oasis sort of backfired. But yeah, it was great for the moment, drinking champagne in the limo on the way to see Oasis. But anyway, and then when we got to the venue, we sort of nicked some courtesy tickets from a booth. Anyway, that's another story. Victor's good. Victor's got a new job with a Filipino company. He is absolutely going to be rolling in it. Yeah, he's got a new job that pays lots of money with a Filipino company based in the UK. So yeah, Victor's landed on his feet. He does web design. Yeah. You must okay. You must. So do you check photographs of the bum gun? Backstage pass. Okay, so when I went to, where did I go to? I went to what was it called? Oh God. Festival. My friend in the UK, his father was dating a woman. His father dating a woman, and her son ran Festival on the Isle of Wight. So we got backstage passes for Festival. Yeah. So I have had a backstage pass, and that was when was that? That was this century. That was probably 2012 or something. Went to Festival and saw New Order. Yeah. So, and the guy who ran the festival drove us around in his car on the grass. It was very weird. It took ages. He wanted to show off that he was the organizer of festival, so he was chauffeuring us around, and it was quicker to walk. It was very strange. Oasis were brilliant live. Yeah, that was 90 something. I can't remember the year, but Oasis were great live. Yeah, it was very good. But they had no chat. It was quite weird. They had no chat. It was just them playing the songs and not really talking. It was quite weird. But anyway, yeah, they were good live. Favorite boy band? Favorite boy band? Probably Take That. What's Back for Good? Back for Good. I'm still live. It did check out for a minute, but now we're back. Back for Good by Take That is such a brilliant song, and then I wasn't really into them at the time, but then I got into. My mum bought me a Robbie Williams album for Christmas, and I thought, why is she buying me a Robbie Williams album? And it was just I thought it was quite weird because I was not into Robbie Williams at the time, and I listened to it, and I actually quite liked it. It was what was it? It had Feel Love, Real Love on it. Feel Love, Feel on it. There's some brilliant songs on this album. And then I got more, it's quite a strange thing, I got more into Robbie Williams by Chris Heath. Wrote a couple of biographies about Robbie Williams, and it was set around the time of that album being out as well. So I got into that. Anyway, 71 likes. All right, we've gone past 69, that's good. So you used to live on the Isle of Wight. What were you doing on the Isle of Wight? Why were you living there? Were you born there? With or Without You was a great song. Okay, so how do you feel, people, my lovely viewers, about dating a Filipina who dated foreigners before? Would you date a Filipina who's dated many foreigners before, or one or two? Is one or two okay or not? I never got into Def Leppard. I was never into metal or soft rock. I wasn't really into those sort of bands. I never got into them. Yeah, U2 back in the day, exactly. Early. I will follow. What a brilliant opening to an album. I will follow. What a brilliant, brilliant song. So when you leave here, go and listen to I Will Follow by U2 as an opening song on an album. It's such a wonderful album. No, trouble. You okay? So are you saying you wouldn't date a Filipina who's dated other foreigners? You're taking a word for it. It's a good point. It's a good point. Dated. I actually I do actually ask. I ask, have you dated a foreigner before? Because a lot of these girls on these chats, yeah, have not dated a foreigner before. I do actually ask, have they dated a foreigner before? Never hear you mention the Smiths. I was living in Manchester in 86, 87, and everyone loved the Smiths. Everyone loved them. And I'm not sort of guy who gets into somebody just because, you know, everyone's a fan. So I never get into the Smiths. I had a few of their singles, This Charming Man. I had a few of them, but I was never a big Smiths fan. I never went to see them, although I did get into Morrissey later in my life. And I saw Morrissey a couple of times in London. And I love that album. Is it Vauxhall and I? The More You Ignore Me, the Closer I Get, which is a wonderful song. And there's another song. What's the other song on that album which I really love? I'm going to have to Google it. Vauxhall and I is such a brilliant album. There's a brilliant, brilliant song. What is it? What is it? What is it? Now My Heart Is Full. Now My Heart Is Full. It's such a wonderful, wonderful song. Sorry to go off. Sorry to disappear. But yeah, I love that song. Yeah. Now My Heart Is Full. It's just wonderful. Anyway, The Cure. I love The Cure. We're talking music again. We've gone back to music. I saw The Cure when they first appeared, and I got the first 3 or 4 Cure albums. Yeah, I was into The Cure, early Cure, and I did actually see them 2015 again, which was wonderful. First 3 U2 albums, exactly. You're right. Yes, this is. Oh, you messaged me the other day, didn't you? Their first few U2 albums were wonderful. But yeah, I didn't really get into the Smiths. You keep life simple. Don't want to know about her past, and she's not learning about my past. That's true. But they do ask. Actually, my first Filipina girlfriend did ask about who I dated, and she asked me to send her the Facebook profile of one of the previous girls I'd met, which is quite weird. But then Filipinos do get very jealous, don't they? Yeah. I think an 18-year-old Filipina is too young. She's too young. What are you going to have in common with an 18-year-old Filipina? Yeah. I don't agree with that. I mean, TJ said the other day his age range is 18 to 26. I mean, I know he's a lot younger. What, he's probably late 30s, 36 maybe. I don't see the appeal of an 18-year-old Filipina beyond her beauty. You're not going to have anything in common with a Filipina of 18, which is another of my upcoming videos. Here we go. We're doing music. No, Dead Kennedys. Okay, Dead Kennedy. No, I never got into Dead Kennedys, and I've never even heard of Corrosion of Conformity. Yeah, I went to Old Trafford quite recently. I went there 1970, I saw Manchester United play Chelsea in 1970. It was 0-0. We went from Essex to Old Trafford, and we were doing a little bit of a tour of the northeast and Manchester. And my father took us to Manchester, to Old Trafford, to watch Manchester United versus Chelsea, because I'm a Chelsea supporter. He was a West Ham supporter, but he took us there. Then I went back again, like 50 years later, and saw Manchester United versus Brighton, when Manchester United won easily 2-0. I think it was 2-0. You're checking, okay, Brian, on RentPad. Yeah, exactly. And what is coming up? What is coming up? Okay, I never got into Def Leppard. Why are Filipinos so jealous? It's just in their culture. They are very, very jealous women. It's very annoying. Okay, so GMM in Iloilo, you're 50. How old are you? 54? I can't remember now. You're in your 50s, aren't you? 35. That is the tops. Okay, it's okay if they look good, but I don't think my last date was a while ago. Okay, this is Vic. I'm glad we're talking music. I was into Duran Duran, but not the obvious ones. I was into was it Serious? There was a couple of songs on Duran that I really loved that weren't obvious Duran Duran songs. I mean, we're going to lose half the audience here by talking about Duran Duran, but Duran Duran has some great songs that weren't obvious songs that I really loved. Skin Trade was a brilliant song. Serious was a brilliant song. I love some of their songs that were never big commercial hits. So I did like Duran Duran. Their videos were brilliant as well, and I did have a few of their songs. Thank you, Kenny, for getting rid of the riffraff. Salt and Pepper and Mars. What are you talking about? Anyway. Where are we? Black Flag. No, I never got into Black Flag. I never got into that. Some groups I never got into. I love a lot of American bands. I mean, I love the B-52s. I love the B-52s. REM. I love lots of American music, but never got into some American music. I know, David, you won't relate to any of those. Who's your David? Give us your top 5. The Living Day. No, it's a bit too commercial. Aha. Okay. I liked Aha. My cousin, who's what is she? 10 years younger than me. She was into Aha at the time. So she was like, I can't remember. It was like 14 or something. She was into Aha. I was so 10 years older. I wasn't really into. They were a little bit too commercial at the time, but I got into them at a later date and bought their greatest hits because I sort of go back and rediscover. Dead or Alive. Oh God, he became a woman, didn't he? Did he become a woman and then die? Did he die? I was into music into my 30s, and then I sort of I haven't really my musical taste hasn't really evolved much since my 30s. Although I really love Coldplay, and Coldplay have been. It started in 2000 though, so Coldplay have been my sound of the century, really. Is that the name of a game show channel? Game show program? Sound of the what did I just say? You met David Byrne on a flight. Okay, that's brilliant. I love Talking Heads. I have a few Talking Heads albums. Fear of Music, I had that album, on vinyl. But I'm getting excited now talking about vinyl. I've got a few. It had a great cover with. It was a raised. You could feel the texture on the cover. That's what I'm trying to say. No, not Black Rose. Okay, Rush. What's the name of the guy in Rush who had a brilliant single? Strange. Pink Floyd. Oh gosh, your taste is way off. I never got into any of these. Pink Floyd, Black Crowes, no. But analog digital is into them. And we've gone down to 69 people watching now. We're not talking Philippines anymore. We're talking music. Clapton. Oh God, no way. Oh yeah. Well, David Gilmour. He was Pink Floyd. Yeah. I was a big Bowie fan. I had a photographic studio, and I named my photographic studio Velvet Goldmine Studio after a David Bowie song. Yes, I was a big Bowie fan. Yeah, I'm into synth stuff. I'm into Eno and all synth stuff. I'm really into. Exactly, each to their own. Okay. Millennials killed rock music. That's a good idea. That's a good. I missed Woodstock by about 15 years. I never got into Lee Bryce. Talking Heads were great live. I did see them live. Yes. I know. I've given my vinyl is now in my friend's home in Bedford, so it's gone to a good home. I do miss my vinyl. Justin Bieber. Yeah, it was horrible when Bowie died. Okay, how is the Korean situation in Cebu? We're going back to the Philippines. When I was on Olongo the other day, there was lots of Koreans and lots of Japanese tourists, and yeah, there are many more people from that part of the world coming back to the Philippines since COVID. So yeah, there are. I don't think the prices are really rising. Do you think so? In Iloilo, I don't think the prices are really rising that much because of the Koreans. I don't really see that, but maybe it's different in Iloilo. Really, when I think in the Philippines, American music is very popular here. I mean, everywhere you go, you just hear American music from the 80s everywhere you go in the Philippines. You just walk in the streets and all the Philippines radio stations are playing American music, which is, yeah, why not? Although I never got into Journey at the time. I like Journey now, but at the time it wasn't cool to like Journey when I was into punk and new wave. Liking American bands, soft rock from the 70s was not cool, so I never listened to them at the time. Got into them a bit later, when I wasn't cool anymore. Yeah, there's a lots of great Filipino musicians here covering American music. Yeah, I mean, anywhere in the world where you go, you will find a Filipino band who are brilliant. They are great musicians. Disco sucks. I wanted to get a T-shirt with that T-shirt. Disco sucks. I wanted to get that, the original. I didn't get into disco until later, although I did go to what's it called? In New York. What's it called? What's the name of that place? I went there in 1985. The name of that venue in New York. What's it called? Where the disco happened. I went there late when there was nobody around anymore. I missed it by a few years. Studio 54, that was it. I went there, yeah. Studio 54. I went there in 1985. And the guy on the door was going. I was with my American girlfriend at the time. I'd spent 4 months in Pennsylvania, Kutztown, studying on exchange at university, and I met an American girl, which she was beautiful, blonde hair, well, dyed blonde hair. We looked like the Eurythmics. I've probably said this before. And so our last weekend we spent in New York together, and we went to Studio 54, and the guy on the door said, "Talk to me," and I was going, "I'm talking to you." He wanted a backhander, so he was going, "Talk to me." I'm going, "I am talking to you." He wanted, so I had to get, I slipped him $5. Anyway, you have all Bowie's early stuff, brilliant. I have most of Bowie's stuff anyway. Did you get into Tin Drum? Tin Drum? Tin Machine. Tin Drum is a movie. I got into that as well. Anyway, that's somewhere else. Yeah, Andy Warhol's place, exactly. I've seen the footage, I've seen the pictures. Yeah, I would love to have gone there at the time, but yeah, I was a bit late. What was the biggest cultural shock? That's quite a difficult question because I was quite different in those days. Yeah, I was a Brit with long hair, and I was quite a cultural shock to them as an exchange student because they'd never, they were all jocks, with drank a lot and wore t-shirts, and I was quite a cultural shock for them. Okay, you always ask me that. Bowie. I say David Bowie. Bowie. He says Bowie. Do I still get pimples? I still get pimples on my ass. I have been to a Andy Warhol museum in Czech Republic, where he was born. Where Andy Warhol was born, I have been to an Andy Warhol museum in Czech Republic. Yes. Was it Czech Republic? Yeah, the other, not Czechoslovakia. In Slovakia, I've been there anyway. Well, I can't remember the name of the area, but I've been to an Andy Warhol museum there. I took a bus across. It was brilliant, and got all these photographs of. Yeah, Czech Republic, gorgeous women. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be wrapping it up, and then another 5 minutes. I'm just going to wrap it up. You're looking for a ticket up to Manila. From where? Okay. From Ilo. Oh, you're going to Manila. When are you going to Manila? So I'm going to go to the gym soon, and then I'm going to the swimming pool because it's still sunny, and then I'm going to have probably bacon and egg sandwich on wholemeal bread. Yeah, that is my go-to breakfast after the gym: bacon and eggs. People have said to me I'm having too many eggs. Is 4 eggs every other day too much? Bangers are bangers and mash, we say in the UK. We say bangers and mash. Okay, watch the bread. Okay, I only have 2 slices every other day. I don't eat too many carbs. I don't have rice. I don't have potatoes. I have bread. I don't have pasta. So I don't have too much carbs. It's wholemeal bread. Does that still have white flour in it? I freeze my bread. My bread is in the refrigerator, so I just two slices. Excuse me. So I take out 2 slices of bread from the freezer and let it defrost with my bacon, and then have bacon and eggs. No bangers, unfortunately. I would love to have a British banger, which is sausage, not what you're thinking about. Exactly. I'm glad you freeze your bread as well, John. Freeze the bread. Exactly. Single guy freeze the bread. Is that a euphemism for something else? Is my morning job? Is that Jollibee? I will. You're not meant to meet your Filipino at the airport. Which airport are you going to? I don't know where I'm going to be in November. I'll probably be in Davao. Where's my Davao friend? Is my Davao friend still here? I will probably be in Davao in November. Anyway, 9:15. How much does she cost? Sorry, was there a topic? Was there a topic to today's discussion? $2.50. That's how much she costs. A couple of portions of rice. No, I don't put stickers on my travel trolley. I keep it clean. I like it the way it's nice and shiny. I'm coming to Cebu. I probably won't be here in November. I'm moving on to a different area. It's gym time. You're right. Thank you to my moderators for being here. Thank you everybody else for being here. Please could you like if you haven't already. I've got past 69. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you at the weekend when I'm out streaming live. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for your support. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye bye.